Yo, this can't be life, yo.
But it is.
Nah, it can't be.
But it is. Right
we gotta do something else now. This can't be life where we just waiting for days off and weekends and shit. Like, oh my god, I can't wait till summer. We get the most days off. Nah, we can't do this. This is wild.
Yeah, no, it is.
like it's people that plan their whole year around like fucking 11 holidays.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Much. Yeah,
out of 365 days, that's fucking insane.
It's a capitalistic society in which we participate.
Nah, we gotta find some way to steal some money from these white people. And then the name of the game is to take it out of their pocket and put it in your pocket.
Kellerman. Yeah, no, that's it, man. I didn't do shit. Just work. And then this weekend, I didn't do shit. It's hanging out, you know.
I don't know if this is you defeated or if this is you relieved.
Both.
Like it's the same octaves. It's like I ain't do shit, man. Oh, I'm glad I ain't do nothing. It was like, man, I only work 3 days a week, man. I gotta go back to work. I ain't do nothing.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both, I guess.
A little bit of both.
Yeah. You know.
Okay.
Listen, you gotta work, man. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You gotta work. I gotta do it. I wouldn't listen. I don't dream of working. Like I wouldn't have to work. Like not my dream, nigga. But I gotta fucking.
What makes you happy besides doing nothing?
Don't be asking me questions I can't answer. You,
right? That should be a fairly simple question. What are you talking about? I feel like 3 things should come to head. Like whether it's like trivial or not. Like
what do you think?
I don't know what you. Yo.
Yeah, exactly. Does not compute. Danger, Robinson. Danger.
Oh man.
I think a lot of niggas need hobbies though.
You know who need hobbies? Women.
I think everybody need hobbies. Like most people don't have hobbies. Like I just be walking sometimes, just see people sitting on the stoop. I'm like, yo,
nothing.
Yo, what the fuck, man? I can't do that no more, man. I can't do that.
Nah, I was riding by the liquor store the other day.
Oh, I know you see some niggas here.
Nah, yeah, that's the thing. I saw like 7 people just chilling out in front of the liquor store, coming out of the liquor store, cracking bottles. I'm like, yo, it's like 11, 12 in the morning.
Man.
So empty.
I'm like, what are we celebrating this early in the morning? Like, why are we drinking? Like
celebrating defeat.
I guess because it's like, hey, we got enough to get us through a couple of hours, whatever.
Pour the bottle out every day. Like,
yo, I'm like, I could do that, but I don't want to do that.
Nah, I see somebody.
I don't want to be the old nigga in front of the liquor store.
I see somebody like it's this little park that I be walking by, right? This nigga just sitting on the stoop, like. I'm like, yo.
Gave it all up.
And then throughout the day, it's more niggas following over there. I was like, yo, y'all ain't got nothing else to do.
I mean, it depends on how old they are. That's kind of like, you know, good or bad, because it could be little niggas getting into like bad stuff.
True.
But if they just bored on the porch and you like 35, it's like, you gotta get up. You might as well commit a crime. Like you should go commit a crime, just something.
Oh, no, I just think that.
Do something, Daryl.
Do something, Daryl.
Do something, Daryl. Daryl.
I just think that that's a way to LeBron alley. Oh yeah. Nah, I just I just think everybody should have some sort of fucking hobby, because just going to work and going home and watching TV, like.
Yeah, it should be a little bit more than like. I mean, playing video games, but I don't. But because work, I don't play them like I used to all the time. Like because when I get home from work, I don't feel like having to like use my brain more than I already was using. Like I have to shut it down.
Play something simple, nigga. Let's play something simple. Ain't gotta be no crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I said, what makes you happy?
Video games and music.
Okay, all right, simple.
Yeah, I mean this thing. I mean, I was talking. You know, I'd be talking shit.
Asking a nigga real questions. This nigga be like, oh, sky's blue today. I don't know.
Don't be thinking that hard about. I just don't be thinking.
Why? You know, when you don't think,
Yeah.
And then true spouse come in.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind. Just takes you wherever you want to go.
Yeah, nah. So, but if you go blank canvas, it's empty.
Blank canvas.
There's nothing in there, nigga. Just go boo.
It means you dead.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
No, I was just thinking about that shit. I was like, cause niggas on Instagram, man, their stories be telling on them. I be like, yo, like these motherfuckers, they complain about work. Like there's always complain about something. They'll go on a trip, be happy as hell, come back home, and be miserable as fuck. It's like, yo, you don't have nothing else to do, nigga.
No, people use anything to escape reality.
Yep.
But then they forget they have to come back to reality. Like, I hate the motherfuckers that say like, "Oh, I'm moving somewhere." Like they'll be like, "I'm moving to Texas. I'm moving to Atlanta. I'm moving such and such place." They think that their problems won't follow them. They think the problem is the state. The problem is you.
Yeah, you gonna be
and
you.
Then you wind up moving back.
Yeah,
man.
Like I hate that shit.
You gonna be you wherever you go, nigga.
You don't, boy. That was a barsmith.
Oh man,
you was who you was before you got here.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. Like, oh, think changing states is gonna change my predicament. No,
No,
you still you.
What? Actually, well, it depends on what the predicament is. It might help.
Usually it's like, well, take our state for example, right? There's not much here, right? Unless you're in a certain tax bracket, there's nothing here, right? So people think, oh, Connecticut born, Connecticut this. I've been here my whole life. I need something new. So they be like, all right, I'm gonna move here. Unless you actually going somewhere to chase a profession. Like I've seen people graduate and move to California, or they'll be in the music business and they'll move to Atlanta. It's like, you got a purpose there, right? Because Connecticut don't have a scene where you can flourish in them areas. But it be niggas that be like 1-2 kids already, and then think they moving to live with their aunt in Virginia is going to change their life somehow, some way. Now, in rare cases it does, but in most cases I see everybody moving back because they can't hack it on their own, or it's like, no, you still you just up and relocated.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. Like I said, situationally, it depends, because like some people might do that down south move because it's cost
cheaper.
Yeah,
that shit about to get expensive though.
I mean, it's expensive everywhere.
Yeah, especially in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's
like the amount of money you
Yeah.
spend on a house up here, you could, or renting something up here, you could probably buy something down there and then have a house for your kids to play in, the yard and shit. So I mean, so I understand some people making that move for like a change in life, but some people are just doing it because they're running.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they think just running is gonna fix it, but it ain't gonna fix it because you ain't address what was chasing you in to begin with.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I hate that. And then that hobby thing, I think women need more hobbies than anybody, because once you get with a woman and she don't have a hobby, you become her hobby.
Yeah, I said that.
So I want that.
I see what it.
I need you to do something. Anything.
Yeah.
Whether you, I don't know, you pick flowers, you draw, you something. Do something.
So I was thinking that because I was like having like deep thought. I was like, okay, this thing with relationships, is it me? But then I started thinking about it. I was like, most of the people I've dated didn't have no fucking hobby. Like,
Their hobby is you.
Pretty much. And I was like, you know what? It's not me. It's these niggas. They don't do
They
nothing.
don't have no drive for nothing. They just come home, do the same routine, cook, clean, and then wake up and do the same thing over again, whether it be going out or going to work. I have no ambition to do nothing.
Nah,
crazy.
You doing something that doesn't involve them.
I'd be like, damn, nothing? Like, you never wanted to sing or something like that? I mean, you don't have to be no fucking like billboard. Nah, not no billboard singer. Like, if you want to sing, then just sing some shit and then a cappella, just so to get out your system and have some sort of hobby. Like, fuck, you ain't got to go famous with it.
The thing that pisses me off, and shout out if this is misogynistic or not. But I think the women that be on Instagram all day taking pictures should be photographers. Like, it's nothing stopping you from being a photographer. They take all these perfect ass pictures from the angles, the lighting. They take it 4, 5, 6, 8 times until they get the right picture. They should be photographers. I don't know why there aren't more women photographers.
I don't think that was misogynistic, actually.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Should I do that?
I'm just saying, like it makes the most sense. Like they should be like they pay attention to a lot of details, so they should be like
lighting,
decorators or
there's
something in that field. Like you can make mad money other than you don't have to show your body to make money. You can actually like, hey, I know angles and lighting and learn Photoshop.
Mm-hmm.
It's $100,000 right there.
I remember
you just on Instagram wasting your talent.
I remember my friend, his ex, like she wanted to get into photography or whatever. That was his baby mom's, and she was taking pictures and shit. And he showed me, he's like, "What you think of this?" And I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, "Yo, this picture is straight garbage." because she didn't get lighting. So what and motherfuckers was paying her to take pictures of her kids. So she don't understand contrast. So what she did, she took a picture, but the shade was covering his face like this, and it was bad light right here. Oh, wait up, it's supposed to be this way. The shade's supposed to be right here. You didn't catch none of the features of the face. Like all this was off. I was like, yo, this is shit, nigga. And it ain't just one picture; it's all of them.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere, though. You gotta learn. It's a learning process, my nigga.
And even if you can't afford a camera, just stick it on your iPhone.
You ain't gonna be you ain't gonna. You know what I mean? Rome wasn't built in a day, my nigga.
Nigga, that's 101 though. That shit looked like shit. Like, yo, you ain't captured none of the kids' features.
They've been taking pictures of themselves since they was 19.
I mean, you right.
You didn't pick up now one skill, bitch. You just think you cute and duck lips. That's it.
Quack.
Yo, I remember he got mad at her one time because I think I posted something in the story about because me, I'm a visual learner. So you know when they say like the camera adds like 10 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
Like I knew what that was as soon as I seen that fucking that visual of it. It's like the millimeters, like how you shoot in millimeters. It either widen your face or like shrinks it, like because it's like more of a fisheye when the lower it is, right? I was like, okay, that's what it is. All right, that makes sense. So he sent that to her, and he started like telling me about what she said. She was like, "Oh, that's videography. That ain't no photography." I was like, "This is the same shit."
Got a lens on it, right?
Photography is a still video, nigga.
He got pissed at it. He's like, "I'm tired of this bitch."
This bitch.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't with it no
Bitch don't
more.
listen to instructions about her shit. She don't listen to me. I'm tired of this hoe.
Yeah, like,
You gotta uplift her, man. You can't be putting her down.
you can if you keep denying the fucking knowledge.
Nah, you can't uplift nobody that don't want to learn. Because some people just can't take criticism.
That's a fact. Some people just or they take everything as an attack. Like,
Yeah.
Even you just
And I get it, but it's like I'm trying to tell you
something
this isn't good.
Yeah,
It's not to put you down or say that you're not capable of good.
Yeah,
Saying this isn't good.
Yeah. But,
man.
everybody's sensitive,
That's how I felt when I was telling motherfuckers their song was whack. I was like, yo, this song is not good. I know you put your heart and soul. You feel like you put your heart and soul in it, but it's just not good. It's not a good song, dog.
Yeah, like what Bobby said, it depends. Like, you don't have to be professional.
Yeah.
Like,
but just have something that you want to do and want to get better at.
Yeah.
Fun of it, the hell of it.
If you want to do art and shit, I'm not trying to tell you to be Picasso or shit like that. Cause,
something, anything.
Yeah, because I noticed I had that problem a long time. Well, let me see. Yeah, I did. I had that problem when I stopped making the music.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't had no fucking hobbies but going out and shit like that. And life fucking sucked for a minute. Then I started doing edits. I was like, oh, kind of like this shit.
For fun.
Yeah, but
that's the problem. People don't know what they like, or they try to look at what everybody else likes and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
instead of just doing what they actually like.
Yeah,
because a lot of people get into the hair business. They'll get into eyelashes, bundles, and all that stuff. They don't know the first thing about hair. They don't know what type of hair they get. They don't know nothing. They just want to open up an online boutique and be like, hey, I sell this now.
I mean, it's a combination of that and then the hustle culture.
The hustle culture?
You have to turn whatever your quote unquote hobby is into a lucrative business because we don't make enough money to exist. So it's like, I might like this, but I can't make money off of this, so I'm not gonna fuck with it. because I'm not good enough to make money off of it, so I'm not even attempt to do it because if I'm going to be spending the time doing this, it has to generate money for me because it's like whatever. It's like if we're gonna have something to do, it's got to be a side hustle. It's got to be so turn the side talent into a hustle and make money over it. And it's like I think a little bit of that has corrupted some people just having hobbies for the sake of having a hobby. It's like I have a hobby, but I have to make money off the hobby.
You really don't.
I mean, you don't, but I feel like I
know,
like,
yeah. But what people need to understand is that you're gonna be broke mad long before you get anybody that supports you, or even before you even make a cent. Like people make podcasts and think I'm about to get ads, I'm about to make $1 million, I'm about to do this, that, and the third. No, you not. You're not good. Your episodes ain't good. Your audio's trash. Your visuals trash. What you gonna do?
Even if your episodes is good, niggas just ain't gonna watch.
Yeah, it's like yo, you gonna start from one listen. It's like oh, that listen is you listening back to see if somebody listen.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it. Find a pat. Don't find a hustle. Find a passion and find a way to make money off of it.
Yeah.